The 17th issue of the official UK PlayStation magazine was issued back in March of 1997. It was the last UK PlayStation magazine disc produced in the year of 1996. It comes with 4 playables, including Destruction Derby 2, Sentient, Tunnel B1, and Broken Sword 2, Shadow of the Templars. Let's see the actual content on this demo, shall we? Oh boy, buckle up your seatbelts and get ready for a wild ride because Destruction Derby 2 on the PSX is here to give you a crash course in laughter. This game takes the concept of vehicular mayhem and turns into a comedy of epic proportions. First things first, forget about those fancy racing simulators with their realistic physics and meticulous attention to detail. Destruction Derby 2 throws all out the window and goes straight for the wacky and over the top. From the moment you hit that start button, you know you are in for a ridiculous treat. The graphics, oh my, they are thing of beauty. Well, if you consider twisted metal, flying debris and cars doing cartwheels in mid-air beautiful. But hey, who needs photorealistic environments when you can have a demolition derby arena that looks like it was designed by a chaotic Picasso? The exaggerated crashes and physical glitches will have you laughing so hard you might just crash into a wall yourself. And let's not forget about the sound effects, the screeching tires, crunching metal and the satisfying boom as your car smashes into your opponents. It's like a symphony of chaos. Just make sure to have some spare batteries for your controller because you'll be slamming those buttons with unadulterated glee. But the real star of the show is the AI drivers. These guys are a special breed of insane. They seem to be having a personal vendetta against anything resembling a functional vehicle. They ram into you, spin you out, and do whatever it takes to ensure you end up in a spectacular wreck. It's like they went to a crash and burn school of driving. Just be prepared for some serious rubber banding as even the most damaged cars can somehow catch up to you in the blink of an eye. It's as if they have discovered a secret nitro boost fueled by sheer determination. Destruction Derby 2 offers a variety of game modes from standard races to brutal arena battles. But let's be honest, it's the multiplayer mayhem that truly shines. Gather your friends, grab some snacks and prepare for hours of uncontrollable laughter as you all try to survive the vehicular chaos. Trust me, friendships will be tested, alliances will crumble, and in the end, everyone will have a blast, both literally and figuratively. Destruction Derby 2 on the PSX is an absolute riot. It embraces the chaos, revels in the absurd, and delivers a hilarious experience that will leave you grinning from ear to ear. So jump into your virtual wrecking machine, accept the madness, and remember, it's not about winning, it's about causing as much as vehicular mayhem as humanly possible. The game's premise centers around an experimental tunnel boring machine, the B1 Alpha, which has been hijacked by a terrorist organization. As the skilled pilot of an armed combat vehicle, your mission is to venture deep into the labyrinth tunnels and eliminate the enemy forces threatening the world above. With a simple yet effective storyline, Tunnel B1 places emphasis on pure, unrelenting action. Tunnel B1's gameplay focuses on a mix of vehicular combat and on-rail shooting. As you navigate through the winding tunnels, you'll encounter waves of enemy vehicles, turrets, and traps that relentlessly attack you. The controls are intuitive, allowing for precise maneuvering and targeting, ensuring that you are fully immersed in the heart-pounding battle. The game's relentless pace and tight controls make for an exhilarating experience that keeps you constantly engaged. Visually, Tunnel B1 impresses with its atmospheric graphics. The detailed tunnels, dimly lit environments, and industrial design contribute to an immersive and dystopian atmosphere. The lighting effects and explosions add the sense of chaos to the intense firefights, enhancing the overall thrill of the gameplay. While the graphics may appear dated by today's standards, they were impressive for the PlayStation 1 era. Tunnel B1 offers a solid challenge, requiring players to navigate the tunnels quickly, react swiftly to enemy attacks, and strategically manage limited resources. Along the way you can collect power-ups and additional weapons to aid in your quest. The difficulty curve ramps up as you progress, ensuring that the game remains challenging and rewarding. even for experienced players. One drawback of Tunnel B1 is its relatively short campaign. The game's linear structure and limited number of levels might leave some players craving for more content. However, the high replayability factor encourages multiple playthroughs to improve your performance and achieve high scores. In conclusion, Tunnel B1 is a thrilling and intense shooter that offers a fast-paced experience on the PlayStation 1. A straightforward gameplay, tight controls and immersive graphics create an engaging atmosphere that keeps the players entertained. Set in the distant future, Sentient places you in the role of a newly appointed security officer aboard the interstellar spacecraft Icaria. Your mission is to investigate a mysterious incident that has rendered the ship's crew unconscious. As the long-conscious crew member, you must uncover the truth behind this enigma and navigate the intricate web of secrets that lie within the vessel. One of the standout features of Sentient is the rich narrative, which unfolds through immersive exploration and interactions with various characters. The game's well-written dialogues and intricate plot keep players invested in the unfolding mystery, gradually revealing the truth behind the crew's mysterious condition. The sense of isolation and the constant feeling of being watched contribute to the game's eerie atmosphere, creating a palpable tension that grips players from start to finish. Sentient's gameplay primarily revolves around puzzle solving and decision making. As you explore the ship's different areas, you'll encounter various obstacles and challenges that require logical thinking and resource management. The puzzles are intelligently designed, often requiring you to analyze information and make informed choices. This aspect of the game provides a satisfying intellectual challenge and rewards players for their problem-solving skills. The graphics of Sentient, while not groundbreaking by today's standards, were impressive for its time. The game's detailed environment and character models immerse players in the futuristic setting of the spacecraft. The moody lighting and ambient sound effects add to the overall sense of unease, contributing to the game's suspenseful atmosphere. However, it's worth noting that Sentient's controls can feel clunky and unintuitive, particularly by modern standards. Maneuvering through the spaceship's corridors and interacting with objects can be a bit cumbersome, requiring some patience and adjustments. Despite this minor flaw, the engaging storyline and challenging gameplay compensate for any control-related frustrations. If you're a fan of immersive storytelling, challenging gameplay, and don't mind the occasional control quirks, Sentient is definitely worth a try. Embark on the mysterious journey and discover the truth that lies hidden within the depths of Icaria spacecraft. Broken Sword 2: Shadow of the Templars. The game that combines ancient conspiracies with a healthy dose of goofiness. Get ready to embark on an adventure that will make you laugh so hard you'll need an extra life to catch your breath. From the moment you meet the charming protagonist George Stubbart, you realize you're in for a treat. He's got that classic accidental hero vibe, stumbling into dangerous situations with all the grace of a giraffe on roller skates. His witty one-liners and knack for finding himself in ridiculous scenarios will have you chuckling throughout the entire game. Now let's talk about the puzzles. Oh boy, they are like brain teasers from the whimsical dimensions of absurdity. You'll find yourself collecting the most bizarre items, combining them in ways that defy logic, and scratching your head in both confusion and amusement. Who knew that the rubber chicken and the Polaris system could be the case to solving a mind-boggling puzzle? It's like the game developers were on a mission to turn everyday objects into instruments of hilarity. But let's not forget the cast of quirky characters you'll encounter on your journey. From the eccentric art character to the bumbling French policeman who always seem to be one step behind, each character is a masterpiece of comedic genius. Their witty banter and peculiar antics will keep you entertained and begging for more. And just when you think things get any funnier, along comes the dialogue. The writing in Broken Sword 2 is a masterclass in comedy timing. George's dry humor, mixed with the absurdity of the situations he finds himself in, creates the perfect recipe for laughter. You'll be quoting lines like, "I like to report a stolen heart. Mine." Or, "Does she have a PhD in sarcasm?" For years to come. The game's art style also deserves a special mention. The hand-drawn backgrounds are beautifully detailed, but it's the exaggerated facial expressions that truly steal the show. The characters' reactions to the absurd events unfolding around them are worth the price of admission alone. Get ready to witness jaw-dropping double takes and eye-popping reactions that will leave you in stitches. In conclusion, Broken Sword 2 Shadow of the Templars is a comedic gem in the adventure game genre. It weaves a tale of ancient mystery with a side-splitting sense of humor that will keep you smiling from start to finish. So grab yourself a magnifying glass, don your detective hat, and prepare for a laugh-off-loud journey that will leave you in stitches.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur, but I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation?
So this was Eurodemo from 1997 March. While it did not have many playable games, the ones that are there are very interesting and were unknown for me mostly. Have you played this demo? Which game was your favorite? Have you owned any of the retail versions of these? Let me know down in the comments below. You can check out some of the other videos in the recommendations. I'm Gabe, and I'll catch you in the next one.